In addition to the Windows client and the web client, the Windows Explorer client is another way of managing the documents archived in DocuWare directly in Windows Explorer. With Windows Explorer client, you have all the relevant functions enabling you to work with your documents in your familiar file system environment. After the installation, a folder named DocuWare will be displayed in Windows Explorer. In this folder, you will find your documents sorted by specific index terms, exactly as you are used to from Windows Explorer. For example, every folder level corresponds to one of the document's index terms. All of Peter's Engineering offers are stored in the Offer folder under Peter's Engineering. The familiar folder structure can be imported into DocuWare. Benefits include audit-proof archiving and detailed assignment of user permissions without changing your usual workflow. Let's look at an example. Let's assume that the fields Project, Company, and Document Type are used as the key index entries for your inquiry. In the Windows Explorer client, you will find a folder for every project on the highest level of your archive. Folders for each company will be on the level below it, and folders for the different document types one level below that. All documents archived in DocuWare will be displayed in the Windows Explorer client according to this structure. A document with the following index entries: Project, Roller Coaster, Company, Flying Tom, Document Type, Offer, is stored in the Windows Explorer client in the following location. Of course, you can configure additional tree views for the file cabinet to sort the documents according to different criteria. For example, it may be useful to sort the documents in the Human Resources file cabinet by employee and by document type. Depending on the document, you can select the tree structure that is better suited to your search. To use the Windows Explorer client, the tree view for the file cabinet must be enabled on the administration level. The Windows Explorer client can be installed during the DocuWare setup or later via My DocuWare in the web client. An additional DocuWare 5 installation is not required. A separate license for the Windows Explorer client is not necessary, as is usual with Windows or the web client. Login into DocuWare is performed automatically when you click on the DocuWare folder. The file cabinet's tree views assigned to you will then be displayed. In the context menu, under Settings, you will find the Communication Settings and other settings for the Windows client. For example, these can indicate whether special characters are allowed or whether the selected folder will be displayed with all the documents that have not been indexed. In the Explorer, you can work with DocuWare as you do in any Windows environment. For example, you can move one or several files through drag and drop and use the context menu or keyboard shortcuts. You can even browse the DocuWare file cabinets using the Windows Explorer search function. You can open a document using the Windows default program. By clicking on it, the document will be opened in read-only mode. By using the context menu, you can also open documents in the web client viewer. Here you will find the usual functions, such as stamps and annotations. You can also open documents from a program. Please note that in doing so, the document will be opened in read-only mode. Therefore, your changes will not be saved in the DocuWare file cabinet if you click Save. To edit a document, right-click and select the desired command. The document will be displayed in the Windows default application. By clicking Save, the edited document will be stored in the file cabinet again. Documents that have not yet been saved can be archived using the Save As command in the respective application. To do so, select the desired subfolder in the DocuWare file cabinet in the dialog box. Since the key index terms are predefined in the Windows Explorer client's folder structure, the index terms for a document are automatically entered when selecting a folder. The Store dialog box will open and allow you to add additional terms. Archiving and indexing of documents can also be performed using drag and drop. If you move the document to the desired folder, the document will be stored. Depending on the configuration, a Store dialog box opens and you can enter additional index terms. You can transfer complete folder structures with up to 10 levels into the DocuWare folder structure the same way. You can archive all files stored in the DocuWare folders using the folder names as index terms. To copy archive documents to a location outside the DocuWare file cabinet, you can use the context menu. Or simply export the document using drag and drop. This allows you to link files to external applications such as PowerPoint or to attach files to an email. To assign or edit index terms later, use the info box, which can be opened from the context menu. Since the index terms are predefined in the folder structure, you can edit several documents' index terms by renaming entire folders. For example, if you rename the Roller Coaster Construction folder to Theme Park, the entry Roller Coaster Construction will be changed to Theme Park in the index field Project Name in all documents. Even if you move documents within the folder structure, all index terms of the selected document will be adjusted accordingly. All functions take into account the assignment of user permissions specified in DocuWare. Only users with proper permissions can change index terms or delete documents. Each user can view only the file cabinets for which they have the required permissions. Let's review the key features. The Windows Explorer client enables you to use DocuWare in a familiar working environment and with familiar structures. As normal with DocuWare, documents are stored using the Store dialog box or drag and drop. The index terms to be used are predefined in the folder structure. A separate module license for the Windows Explorer client is not required. Go on and try it.